Neshoba, Lauderdale, Jones, Scott, and Smith, Winston, Leak, you better act right. Don't drive slow and be wild at night, 'cause you need to know that if you do, that Scotty Ray is watching you. He's everywhere, he's everywhere. That man is faster than a scalded cat. If you do something dumb, then you better run with haste. Scotty Ray's at a wreck before it ever takes place.
And welcome. I'm your friend Scotty Ray, along with Otis. But we're too white.
Well, I'm talking about Bam and my old
You're
fire
bright.
hat. Yeah, well, I am bright. It's not what Amy says.
Bet she's had a few words there for
Oh, yeah, she has.
you. It is, what day of the week is it, Otis?
This is Wednesday, hump day. We have made it halfway. It's also church night tonight.
Yeah, we got a lot going on with churches. We got some interviews coming up that y'all want to stay close to and find out what's happening this weekend. We got a lot to do with that. And our fam church is joining us, and we'll also have Paul Davis in a little bit. Rich and them got a big show coming to Meridian we're going to find out about this morning.
It's going to be a good thing. This is the month where we celebrate the one true King, and that is our Lord and Savior
Amen.
Jesus Christ. And,
Look, I got to send you by on this also. You know where Trustmark is in North Hills area?
Yeah.
Go by and see Lisa. Me and her
Okay.
graduated together in 1987. And after 38 years of smiling at everybody, she's retired. She's after 38 years of cashing everybody's checks and stamping it, she decided to go home. I think Friday, the 18th. When's the 18th? I think it's
today's 10th, so it'll be next Thursday.
That's it for her after 38 years. So if you know Lisa
Wow.
and have slowly watched her age through the years, go by and say hello to her.
Yeah.
She's going to love me for that one. There's always a wreck in front of her house is how I've kept up with her through the years. Thanksgiving. Hey, how you doing, Lisa? Got any coffee?
You got some turkey? Does she feed you?
Ask Sam. Sam said that he's been having trouble there getting anything out of her there. He wasn't bragging on the cooking that morning. Didn't have any coffee. I said, my Lord. Then I bumped into Lee Goldman. She came along. It was just a Northeast reunion there at that wreck that morning. What you doing out there in that pasture?
You can't park here.
That cow seemed to be upset that Honda was out there.
Yeah, you're supposed to be on my side of the fence.
Ooh. Again, this is Wednesday. We got a lot to talk about this morning. We're going to get into a story, as we mentioned a moment ago, that you can't make up. And
Real men of genius. If that comes back, I vote this guy be first one.
You want to just go ahead and get into this?
Look, they've got to have this kind of a smile early in the morning.
Oh yeah, let me get over here to the story. I was going to do it later, but let's just go ahead and get into this because, again, you can't make this up. Now, I often have people when it is far away that I can't get there, I will call till I can get there. Last night we called our Eastern reporter, Rodney Wing, to the scene because it was in Whynot, Mississippi, that there was a crime going on.
Look, need you to go, need you to take some pictures, and reporter Rodney
Jumped to the scene.
Got down there, and got a picture snapped.
Now, of course, as Rodney's theme is, if you ain't first, you last. And he's fast. He's very fast in the Whynot Motorsports Park. And I did not realize until this morning what Rodney had gotten. I got the store, y'all, seriously now, the store was robbed. As we well know, a store got robbed, and I think there's a connection. We had a store robbery on, what was it today, Monday night in Meridian.
Yeah.
Monday night at the Paradise Food Mart, which is on 20th Street. A black male went inside, hit the clerk with a gun upside the head, reached in, grabs the entire tray, that you pick up the money.
Teal.
He runs out the door down the street and jumps in a black car and flees the scene. So, last night we get word that there's been a robbery in Whynot. That don't happen in Whynot, Mississippi, y'all.
No.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to rewrite the story because it was early and I didn't have enough coffee. And after coffee, we're going to rewrite this. But as this goes about, the store gets robbed at gunpoint in Whynot, Mississippi. The guy's making a pizza. He's over the corner and he turns around. There's a guy with a gun wanting his money. Well, he gives it. So I call Rodney to the scene. Before I could get there, he jumps out, snaps a picture, and he goes, well, it's kind of odd. And he's walking up to the store. There's nothing happening. There's no police. There's no nothing. He goes,
It's a nice car to be putting gas in a 2-liter bottle.
and he leans over to the guy pumping some gas into a 2-liter bottle. He goes, was there a robbery here? And he said, the guy looks up and goes, robbery? No, I don't think so. And he continues pumping his gas. So Rodney goes in and nothing's going on. And he leans over the counter and said, man, has there been a robbery? And they said, yeah, we got robbed. Guy fled the scene, went yonder. Well, little did we know.
And he's looking out the window. There he is.
The guy flees the scene in a black sedan. He breaks down, runs out of gas down the road a mile. This nice lady comes along. There's this guy on the side of the road. He's out of gas. She stops. He needs a ride to the store to buy gas. She gives him a ride.
Back to the store he just robbed.
He goes in. He doesn't have a gas can, so he buys a drink.
Oh my!
And as Rodney's pulling up, the guy is standing outside the store dumping the drink out of the bottle. And, of course, he goes, well, that's kind of odd. And the guy starts putting gas in it. Yeah. So this is how this all came together. Let me show you your robbery suspect before the Lauderdale County Sheriff's Department picks him up on the side of the road. This is the scene. This is this nice lady who picks him up and gives him a ride. And there he is, pumping gas right there to go put in his car to escape from the robbery. Now, everybody get all that?
That's awesome.
Oh, man. And he paid with the cash he's already got.
And she is such a sweet lady, she gave him a ride back to his car. She would later call, after she realized, called the Sheriff's Department. She gave a statement of what happened. And God looked out for her, y'all. You got to remember now, the night before, if it turns out to be the same person, which it really, really is leaning toward being the same person, that he had struck that clerk in the head with a pistol whipped him, held this other guy at gunpoint, and she picks up this creep, but unsuspectedly, as I'm told. Rodney said, man, he clean cut looking little kid. Now, I was later told by somebody who picked up the car that they had to be detoxed because they were high as a Georgia pine when they got in the car. You could smell marijuana 3 blocks.
It could have been his pet skunk.
We had mockingbirds passed out at the scene trying to eat extra worms last night.
They were stumbling around.
Probably going to be a DUI involved in this at some point. And again, all that's alleged at this point until proven guilty. But it is sure leaning hard there, y'all.
On this episode of Dumb Criminals.
This one, I'm going to go ahead and say, out of all the crimes that we've had this year, this is like the Darwin. This is the dumbest criminal of Meridian for the year, is it not?
Yeah, none of them are smart, but this guy takes the cake.
Now, we've had others that at murder scenes drop their cell phone with their name on it, drop their wallets. But this guy, plan ahead if you're going to do a robbery. Let's go ahead and make a plan, Odie.
Fill the tank.
At least get enough gas to get away.
Y'all don't coach him.
He's going to have a lot of time to think about this down at the Lauderdale County Detention Facility and get tips from other folks that's done it.
Y'all ever stop and get gas and you see a car right there beside you, in front of you, something, and they get $2 worth?
Yeah, I've seen that.
And you sit there and you go, where are you going with $2?
Yeah, it ain't far. It ain't far. Now, I do remember when I was 15, I ran out of gas and I had to walk to the store. And then after almost getting there, I realized I didn't have my wallet with me. And I had to borrow $1 from somebody to get gas to make it to the gas station. Now, that has happened to me. I didn't have nothing as a kid. You know how that is.
Sometimes you just do what you got to do.
So does everybody understand the great robbery that happened in Whynot last night?
We think.
Boy. Now, again, we got some details from...
They're going to laugh at him in jail. And you got caught.
You don't get much respect in jail with this. Now, this happened around 6:30 last night. And again, he was trying to make it back to Meridian. It just didn't work out there.
Oh, it'll be
Have
all right.
mercy. Yeah, he said they're just topping off their tanks.
That's what it was. For
People.
$2, just topping it off. All right.
We gas prices, depending upon where you are on what part of side of town, you'll see as low as $2.12. You can see as high as $2.79 still in the area, depending upon where you're buying your gas.
$2 still ain't getting you far.
No, you're right. It ain't 99 cents no more, is it?
I'll come pick you up, but I need a couple dollars worth of gas.
Up and coming, we're going to tell you all about what's happening here at Our Fam Church. That's next at the Scotty Ray Report. Those LS tractors are rolling in to Freeman Tractor on Highway 494 in Cicalina. Keith and the gang will have a LS tractor that fits your needs, from a professional end of it, or maybe it's just deer plots that you need a tractor for. Starting at a 26 horsepower, 40 horsepower, or even larger. Don't forget to ask about that 0% financing as well. Parts, a new tractor, or a tall tale. Drop in today to Freeman Tractor, Highway 494 in Collinsville. Call them at 626-8759. That's Freeman Tractor.
Hey, welcome to Kia Meridian.
We're a family-owned business that's been serving the community for 25 years.
If you're looking for a new Kia, we have them. And if we don't, we'll find it.
No stress, no hassle, just the best deals. And right now we can get rates as low as 0%.
Shop local, get the car you want. And be a part of the Kia Meridian family.
Have you been wanting your own building, your own shed? Speak to our friends at Best Sadia Building, 601-728-1954. Now, they can custom build you a home from a barn dominium. Maybe it's a shed that you're needing, or a simple place to park your car, a garage, a camp house. Maybe you need a place to park your tractor, your motorcycle, or even that lawnmower. They can custom design whatever it is you need. Quality work, trustworthy, Best Sadia Buildings. Speak with Drew, 601-728-1954. And welcome back. We may need to do that one day, LaWanda said about a safety program.
I mean, that would be
Have you
good.
got an office we can hold that at sometime?
Yes.
Yeah, let's find. Seriously, let's look into that. It would be good to host something for people to talk about. Our Fam Church, which is right across from Marvin's, or let's say beside it.
Right next to Marvin's, yes.
Now, Jason, of course, I know you. Preacher, what's your name?
Robert Null.
Robert, pleasure. I don't guess if we've met, it's been a while.
A few times we've encountered one another. You show up at crisis situations that I do too sometimes.
Y'all have got a big event coming up. Tell us more about what you're going to be doing and how to come to it.
Okay, well, we call it Bethlehem Revisited. It's a live experience of the Nativity that has about 6 different scenes from the Christmas story. I guess best description will be it'll be kind of a hayride through this thing, so that we can take people on tours from Mary's encounter with the angel to Herod's court to the shepherds in the field to a chaotic city scene and finally the manger, where we just kind of wrap up the story and say this is just the beginning. Jesus came, was born as a baby, but he came with an intention to go from here to the cross. And so it's...
Well, he knew. That's what's so shocking. Mm-hmm. Most people, if you knew something bad was going to happen to you, probably wouldn't participate in it. Jesus did it anyway to save us.
That's
there ain't nobody that hardly would do that, is it?
That's right.
Yeah. We've got a couple of highlights. One of the highlights that we have is Jason right here next to me.
What part you going to play?
I'm King Herod.
Yeah, he's going to be shouting, "Kill the babies!"
Yeah, I mean, I'm a man of different extremes. Last night I was Santa Claus. Tonight I'm King Herod.
You're doing a little bit of everything.
Every weekend I'll be King Herod. So,
Get the whole gamut.
Yeah. But what's so neat about this experience is it takes you back in time. You see the live nativities, which is really neat to see the live nativity. But when you can journey the whole story of the Christmas story from like Pastor said, from the angel appearing before Mary to King Herod's court, to we're going to have shepherds watching flock at night. I mean, we're going to have live animals in this scene. But what's always the thing that gives me the goosebumps is we try to do our best we can to replicate a busy downtown Bethlehem scene, that as you make that turn and you get into the town of Bethlehem and you see the chaos that was going on at that time, and then you find baby Jesus in a manger, it just wraps it all up, and it just really takes you into that time, and that's what's so special about this event.
Now, here's the scene of what's going to be happening here. The times, it starts Friday night at 6 to 9. Mm-hmm. Boy, and then again Saturday night.
Friday will 6 to 9. A little bit earlier on Saturday, and we have people that will be kind of helping out in the parking lot, making sure there's not too much traffic congestion. In the past, we've had really, really good crowds.
I've seen those lines.
Oh yeah,
but it has been a couple of years since we've done this, so we're coming back to Bethlehem this time, and so we've got a few new things, but it's going to be very similar to what people have seen in the past.
Now, do y'all have multiple hay rides going at one time, start and finish, or is it one that goes all the way through? How does that work?
Well, we usually try to do some simultaneous. So, like while one tour is going, we'll have another tour that's already going. We kind of try to, we do our best to make it a Disney type experience as far as keeping the rides going, is the way I say it. And we try to do it to keep the crowds flowing, because we know families in the past, they've always planned this as part of their Christmas event.
Yeah.
They tie this in, and they may leave there and go to another church's live nativity scene to going to see Christmas lights at Minnebucket Road or something. And so we want to try to be as precious as we can to people's time, but also try to get them through as quickly as we can.
Mm-hmm. Well, so plan for this. And again, where do you park and walk in? How does it, when you arrive, give me a description of where you need to kind of park and what you need to do.
Well, as I said, we have parking attendants, people that will direct you where to park, and the event will actually begin in our worship center. People will go in through probably the side door of the worship center and gather there. They'll be given hot chocolate and cookies and welcomed warmly, and we'll have some nice Christmas music going. But out the rear door of our worship center will be the staging area where we'll load the trailers for the tours. And so there will be plenty of people there to point you in the right direction. And we're just really excited to see who comes.
I hear the cast is all happy about it being warmer and not 19 below.
Yes.
Yeah, we've had it in the past where it's actually like a little bit of sleet, and all during the night, and a little
dramatics to the scene.
Yeah, it's been cold, but yeah, we're welcome to that. But still, bundle up. This is a hayride experience. It's not a drive-through nativity. So bundle the kids up and come out and enjoy a great weekend and let everybody see the true meaning of Christmas.
But the weather's going to be a whole lot better than what it originally looked.
Oh yeah, because we were forecasting early that it was going to be
freezing.
So we've the temperature, as Mother Nature does change, and it has. And again, this is what we're looking at here. We hope everybody can come out for this Friday and Saturday night, whichever fits your schedule the best, to hit this and come through this.
Free admission, but bring a canned food donation too. It's helping somebody this time of year. All year. People need help all year.
Yeah, this has always kind of been our gift to the community. And, and then if you can bring canned good, that's another way for us to turn around and help somebody else in the community. We always have done this as a part just to let, as in a community event. And the canned goods just help us turn around and go bless other families in the community as well.
Now, am I understanding this? You got 100 people that's going to be in this about?
It'll be a few more than 100. Yeah. Oof. And we'll have 20 or 30 probably behind the scenes people that'll be running like crazy trying to make sure everybody's good. But we'll have 100 in costume at least.
I am so glad I am not in charge of this adventure.
Talking about a goat rope.
Well, we wish y'all the very best with this, and it'd be a blessing for all that come through. You never know when somebody comes through who doesn't know the message, doesn't understand it, and this will change their life.
Yeah. Well, let me just say thank you so much for helping us get the word out.
Oh, anytime.
And also, I appreciate the fact that you show up to let us know what's going on in the community.
Thank you.
How does he get there so quick?
There's a lot that happens near your church. I don't know if you know this or not. Everybody thinks they can get across from Marvin's on the other side, and it doesn't always work out, does it?
No, it does not.
That's always, and me and Odie always say this: if you're coming out of your church or out of Marvin, there's a lot of, just turn right, go up, and come back down if you got to go toward Philadelphia.
It's
safer, isn't it?
easier. Yes, it is.
You get there in one piece there.
That's right. That little crest of the hill can fool you sometimes.
And there's no way around that. Normal church hours, when do y'all have services? And I know you want to invite folks to come see y'all.
Absolutely. Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. is our normal worship service. We have Wednesday night service at 6:30. And we would love to have people come out, join us. I know you'll have a good time. You'll be blessed. And our people will love you so many ways. You got to like one of them.
Well, we appreciate y'all. And Merry Christmas from all of us here. And we wish you luck with this.
Well, Merry Christmas
and we'll
to you.
try to come by and see rehearsal.
Thank you. Look
Merry
forward
Christmas.
to seeing you.
Yeah, Merry
Thank y'all
Christmas.
so much. More up and coming as we'll dive deep into other news that's happened throughout the area. Did you say something about baseball? Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll talk.
We'll have to explain some more of that.
Yeah, we got that up and coming next to the Scotty Ray Report.
Hey, Ben, did you approve this?
What? Tax credit match, double your savings. Who did this? Where did this come from?
Ben, I really love the new promo.
Come with me. Hey. Who do you think you are? Oh, Annie, it's you. Where did this all go out to?
Our whole service area.
Double your savings when we match your tax credit. Environment Masters.
If every time the wind blows you get a little leery about a tree over your house, talk to my friends at Reed Tree Service. There's no reason to be worried about a tree crashing through your house. Mike Reed has years of experience dealing with trees. It can be as simple as having a limb removed or a tree that is just huge too close to your shop or house. It's not going to cost you anything to have Mike come out and give you an estimate. They're licensed and insured, taking care of East Mississippi and West Alabama. Reed Tree Service. Have tree, we'll travel.
Our local headlines are brought to you by the Rock House Gun and Pawn.
As the seasons change, so do your clothes, and Garrett Sports Center on 8th Street has exactly what you need. Haybo shirts, long and short sleeve, also Hulk shirts, and America's favorite brand, Carhartt, whether you need work pants or slacks for church. And nothing lasts like a pair of Carhartt overalls. Maybe it's a set of boots that you need to keep you dry in those wet conditions. And as hunting season rolls in, they have all the camouflage you need and toboggans to boot. Garrett Sports Center, 3505 8th Street, Meridian.
In the middle. Welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray, along with Odie. I had so many questions about the train, the Christmas train. When's the Christmas train coming to Meridian? Odie, you want to be the bad guy?
I don't think we're going to get one.
No.
They went north of us and then west of us.
Here we go. The Christmas train that normally comes to Meridian is not coming. And let me click on this map here. It's going to go west, young man. It was north of us and went west. And here is what the schedule is. As we look at this, as it began in Wiley, Texas, goes to Illinois, Wisconsin, places that we don't typically go to. Bunch of Wisconsin, Minnesota. Yeah. Here comes the train.
It's cold.
And stays up in the Dakotas, and somebody's going to be shoveling snow dealing with the train this year. But we don't get it. Now, I don't know who makes those decisions where the train goes, if there are two trains, and I don't know. But it's not coming.
Doesn't look good this year, and that's always been a huge thing. People lined up in the streets to get a chance to walk through. So we know it's not because lack of participation, because that really pulled a lot of people out. Hopefully they'll look and say, "Ooh, wait a minute! Look, we missed Meridian. We got to come through there." So cross your fingers.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, it's kids eat that up here, Vicksburg.
Oh yeah,
and then it went on to, I think, Monroe after it normally leaves the Meridian area. But that's going to be missed.
Yes,
sure.
It really is, because it was beautiful. It takes a lot of work what they did, but definitely going to be missed.
You mentioned something about baseball. Well, As we mentioned, we had gotten rumor yesterday morning that something was going on with baseball. We didn't know exactly what, but here's the press release as it comes from the City of Meridian. Look at this, Odie. What do you think?
This is something good, and you've got your high-level college athletes that may not have gotten drafted, and those who are free agents that want to go out there and show their skills, practice more. You know, some of them say, hey, you're not quite ready. So they go to these smaller leagues. Well, here's one right here that is going to move to Meridian and have a minor league ball team come back to Meridian. They're partnering with MCC and Dr. Hubner over there, and they're going to be using that baseball field. I forgot how many games.
I think it's 8 teams that will be playing each other across the South. So it
quite a few quite a few games right here. Meridian plays 64 games, 32 of them right here at home.
Yeah.
So this is going to be great for our area to give these guys a chance to hone their skill to move up to Major League Baseball. But there's a thing. Right now, they don't have a name. And they are looking for a name. And I tried this. I read some comments. We tried. No, that link's not working. So we're going to find out and make sure that they sent us the right link to get that on there. They may not have opened it up yet. But that is going to be a way to get the name for the ball team. Somebody put on there that it should be the Meridian Scotty Rays. But you've got some people that's brought back the Meridian Millers. We've got a little team now, the bench warmers. The Meridian. What was the big one that we had?
Oil can.
The one that. What was the name of it? Anyway, they're looking for a new team. The Brakeman, the Meridian Brakeman.
Did you know Paul?
Well, I was thinking about it as he came up right there on the Brakeman. So,
did you ever play? They asked me not to play as a kid.
Yeah, I did as a kid, but that was a day ago.
I was horrible at Little League. I done my best, and I was not good at it. I'll be honest.
I played for the Sukalina Nelly Birds, and I wasn't the greatest either. Yeah.
I think I got hit upside the head once with the baseball. It looked like the Bad News Bears.
Oh man! So this is something that's coming, and they're not going. I don't have to pay $100 for a share of this team.
Nope. None of that involved in that. But you do own part of a housing project now, don't you?
He's getting close to it. Yeah.
You know, what's that? What's there where that was going to go?
That is apartment.
So you own
a bunch of apartments, I guess.
When Odie goes around and says, "I own an apartment complex," he's not lying.
That's right, $100 worth.
But this is totally different, and we think this is going to be a huge success. We look forward to this.
The Meridian Monkeys. Well, they wasn't really here.
It was more Heidelberg. We'll take that.
The Meridian Shooters.
Oh, look at him. Yeah, they're going to throw out all of your answers, Odie. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
But a lot of people put in their comments like, and let me say this now: we don't allow foul language upon the page, and when that's put on there, we take it down as quickly. And if you ever see it and we're not aware of it, please inbox us and let us know. Hey, on such and such, there's something that shouldn't be there. We had to get rid of some language last night that was not nice. Don't be doing that because your mom was watching.
That's right. That's right. Not only that, there's always somebody watching you. Santa Claus is watching you.
It's all over you, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, we have a fur baby that has been found. Is this your fur baby? Cute little fella there.
He's ready to go back home.
Decatur is where this is, on McNeil Road. If you know somebody who has a puppy dog that looks similar to this, let them know that he's been found. He looks like he wants to go home for Christmas.
Yeah.
Going home for Christmas. I like that song.
Come on.
That was Merle Haggard, if I remember right. Going on a train.
I'll take your word.
Nobody knows music anymore. Y'all worry me.
We have a big genre.
That was like big. Merle Haggard recorded that, y'all. I'm worried. Paul, what are you doing in here?
Hey, what's up, Scotty Ray?
You come by for coffee and eggs?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I just smelt it as I was passing by. You dropped in. You know?
just can't help it. That coffee's good. I hear rumor that this is coming up at the church.
Oh yeah. It's more than just a rumor. It's about to happen. Listen, Jason Crabb's one of the best artists I've ever worked with in my life, and he's going to be right here in Meridian tomorrow night at 7:00 at Northcrest Baptist Church.
Tomorrow night.
Yeah. And so it's going to be a great night. Look, he's one of the busiest guys I've ever tried to deal with or work with.
So y'all twisted his arm to come to Meridian.
Well, we just been blessed. When the opportunity arose, we jumped at it and we said, yes, come on. I mean, last week he was on TBN. He did the praise show with Jaron Davis and the Martins, and they did all that. Get this. Monday night, he was at the White House for the Kennedy Center Award. He was there with Sylvester Stallone and Kiss and Gloria, all that bunch and all. So now that won't air on TV till December the 23rd.
But he was there. Huh?
He was there on Monday. Last night, he was at the Grand Ole Opry, and he sings a lot on the Grand Ole Opry. And you know how that kind of is. You drop in, and they have one of those high-performance things and all. And then he said he was going home for just a little bit, and then tomorrow night, Meridian, Mississippi. And what I'm excited about, because it's a Christmas show, he's going to have his daughter with him, and I've never heard her with him. And there's just something special about family at Christmas, you know. And as many awards as he's won and hits as they've had and stuff like that. And you know, the neat thing about it is he crosses kind of all genres. You know, some people call him country gospel, some people call him contemporary. You know, he's had like his Good Morning song. It crossed over to everything, you know, when he did that one. And so anyway, great night. Looking forward to it. Here's the thing. We just need a lot of folks there. And
it's a big church. There's going to be some room. We want to fill this thing up. And this is at Northcrest. Everybody knows what Northcrest is. It's that huge church there on Northcrest.
It is at Northcrest. And if general admission tickets, the ones like we've been selling at the church, and we've got a couple of other outlets. The Red Goat General Stores had tickets for folks that's out that way. And my buddy Jack Blight down at Queen City Medical, he's had tickets for people down there and all. So there's been multiple places you can get them local besides getting them online. And you can go to Jason Crabb's website and get them there. The general admission tickets, doors are going to open at 6:20. Concerts at 7. Now, there were special VIP tickets you can buy online, and they get you in like an hour early, so you pick your seat earlier, you know, and all. And there's a meet and greet with Jason that you get to do if you buy those online tickets. And like but they cost a little more, you know.
Yeah, it's understandable.
So a lot of people have been wanting just the general admission regular tickets, and they'll come in then. And but he's a great guy to work with, and I just don't want people not to know and to miss out, you know.
Man, that is going to be a good concert, and Jason does put on a great show.
Now, was he a part, because I don't know, was he a part of the Crabb family?
Yes. Yeah, he was the lead singer of the Crabb family, okay?
Now, are they still together, or is he just all separate?
No, as a matter of fact, they've been retired since... And I'm going to say that in quotes. Retired since 2007.
Okay, it's been a while.
But they've had a couple of reunions through the year, you know, and so someone may say, well, I saw the Crabb family since then. Now, most all of them still sing, and they sing in other groups. That was all his brothers and sisters. He's got twin brothers, Aaron and Adam. They sang in the group, and he had two sisters that sang in the group. One of them went off and had her own group and all. But so anyway. Very talented folks. A lot of the songs they sang back in the Crabb family days were written by his daddy, Gerald Crabb. Yeah. And he, you know, he grew up with a hard life, made a bunch of mistakes, and then God changed him, you know.
Well, there's a bunch of us who make mistakes.
Well, here's the thing. He wrote from that kind of passion and stuff. So Gerald wrote probably their most famous song, "Through the Fire," and Jason was the lead on that. It's won all kind of awards through the years and stuff. And of course, he still sings that. That's the good part about it, even though this will be a Christmas concert. And I think he won a Dove Award for his last Christmas album and all. I was counting up this morning before I got here. I think I counted 9 Dove Awards and about 11 Dove nominations. He's won 2 Grammys and had 1 Grammy nomination. So this
Grammy stuff's pretty serious.
This ain't just fly by night stuff, And if you don't like what he's singing right now, he'll sing something kind of in a different style in just a minute. So you hang on, it's
something for everybody. And
sure.
And so I take it you can also get tickets at the door.
There will be tickets available at the door. Sure will. But if you want to save having to do that or having to come in, And so we'll have them on sale at the church today. Like I said, I also mentioned Queen City Medical if you're downtown looking for tickets. And if you're out in the Newton County area, you can go by the Red Goat and get tickets there. And so
I think he's done used all his fire extinguishers.
Yeah, he's out of fire. Take him one. Did you see the fire in front of that?
No.
18-wheeler caught fire, brakes caught on fire, the truck was burnt, and they used everything
they had
to help put the fire out.
Was over there. He was going boogie there.
Across the pasture he ran. Yeah, we're looking forward to this show as well. And y'all do so many things at Northcrest that are great that help the community, and we love these type shows.
Well, and hey, we appreciate y'all and your support and the way you help. I heard Bob earlier thanking you for what you do for the community, and I feel the same way. And
I have to apologize that Richard had called me about this, and I sort of slipped up and didn't call Richard back. And last night I sent out that SOS: if you don't get me, call Angie Ray, because I can sometimes forget.
Yeah, he told me. He said I've got the back line number now. Is what Richard told me, and I said okay.
She'll get me on the straight and narrow.
I said I think she does most of the scheduling and stuff nowadays, because I know when you were at the church filming the shoeboxes, a couple of weeks ago, you got a couple of calls, and she's like, you need to be over at, and I said, well, there's the boss calling.
And if you look, you're talking about being in different scenes, and no one would ever really understand how everything kind of happened. You can be somewhere discussing a hamburger, and the next thing you know, you're in the middle of an interstate, and it's just boom, 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 and you sometimes forget.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've done that.
I can't keep up with myself, and you're 10 times.
It's just and but boy, it's a great lot, and I couldn't do it without everybody's help, and I mean that. I go to church there when I make it.
Yeah,
and I sometimes miss Sunday service when I shouldn't.
When I see Scotty Ray coming in, I say, "Well, it's a calm morning. I think things are a little good, and all." And so
you might can stick around.
Yeah, he'll come in and slip in there beside Angie, and I'm like, "Okay, praise God, we got a good day." Hey, and let me just mention too that this coming Sunday night, we're doing Christmas music. Our adult musical. We'll have some of our children coming back and singing. And so, if you don't have a church that you're faithful to, we're doing a thing that we've titled Emmanuel, the name that changed the world, and that'd be Sunday night at 6:00 at Northcrest. So that's in addition to this Jason Crabb concert.
And this is tomorrow night.
This is Thursday night at 7:00. 3412 North Hill Street, right here in Meridian. You don't have to wait for it to be at the Grand Ole Opry. You don't have to go to Nashville or Washington, D.C. or anywhere else like that.
Right here.
He's right here.
And you can park anywhere, and you're going to come pick them up in your long stretch limo golf carts?
Not planning on running the golf carts, but I'm glad you mentioned parking. We're not going to use the very front doors that are on North Hill Street in that little bitty parking lot. We're not going to be using that. Where they're going to be taking is what the main entrance is. And if people are coming from out of town and they don't know the church, it's the back parking lot. It's the big one. Unless you drive around back there, you don't realize we've got all that parking back there.
Between the church and Pizza Hut,
Right,
Take a left.
but Shoemake
Go
right
right
there,
up
you
in
can
there.
turn that way, or you can turn at the light on 35th and come around behind the gym building and go right back in there. But it's actually to the north. I know a lot of people say, don't give me those north-south directions, but it's to the north of the church. But when you park back there, you'll see an awning and you'll see a sign over it that says Worship Center. And when you walk right in there, they'll direct you where you're going. You know?
It's fun there. We got more coming up with Paul. We're going to ask, because we were out for the shoebox. I want to talk about that and what they've been doing for kids all across the world. We're going to get into all of that, and he mentioned some singing. We're going to find out about some Christmas songs, what he really knows. The test is coming
He knows
up.
them all.
Oh, I know some. Katie's Christmas, does he know that? We're going to see all that's next.
Hey, Ben, did you approve this?
What? Tax credit match, double your savings. Who did this? Where did this come from?
Ben, I really love the new promo.
Come with me. Hey. Who do you think you are? Oh, Annie, it's you. Where did this all go out to?
Our whole service area.
Double your savings when we match your tax credit. Environment Masters.
From Hunter and Haley and all the employees at Morgan's LLC, Construction and Trucking, we wish you the merriest of Christmases and the happiest of New Year's. We appreciate your business and look forward to serving you in 2026. May God bless you and your family.
Looking for a deal you can't pass up? Right now, drive off in a quality used car for just $299 down and only $299 a month here at Johnson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Meridian. That's right, good reliable cars packed with features at a price you'll love. $299 down, $299 a month. Look, I'm not kidding. This is a real offer that our customers have taken advantage of for years now. Come see us today, Johnson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Meridian.
Philadelphia Gun and Pawn, located at 910 Posey Avenue, has tons of lawnmowers to choose from. A big selection of zero-turn lawnmowers, power walls. Step inside the store and see their complete line of Liberty safes along with those Browning safes. A large selection of Louis Vuitton purses along with satin shirts and bead sets. And tons to choose from for the outdoorsman in your household. And always a great deal on any type of jewelry you're looking for. And a private lobby for pawns for your confidentiality. Philadelphia Gun and Pawn. Let's face it, accidents are going to happen. If a deer jumps out in front of your car, go see my friends and professionals at Chet's Paint and Body Shop in Center Hill. Chet can help you navigate through this confusing world of insurance by providing photo estimates to insurance companies and the right to choose the body shop of your choice. From a minor scratch to a major collision, Chet has you covered. Chet offers quality repairs by trained and certified technicians with a lifetime warranty on all repairs. That's Chet's Paint and Body Shop. Welcome back. We were laughing at some of the names. Every time I hear King of Queens or whatever, I think of that show that was so horrible. I know a lot of y'all.
It was kind of terrible.
Did you watch that show, Paul, with the guy, the UPS delivery guy?
No, that wasn't one of them.
The guy that played Mall Cop, he ain't never done nothing to me. I just look at him and think, I can't watch you. I don't know what it is about that fella. And
when
again,
you saw him on that little two-wheel
the Mall Cop thing.
Segway.
Yeah.
He just turns me off. And again, he's never done a thing in the world to me, but I just can't watch him there. But we appreciate all these. They're humorous, these names that people are coming up with.
Cats. Yep.
I was up. I honestly forget where I was sitting yesterday, but I sat down in my truck and it kept going ding, 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 ding. Then I got 3 phone calls that said 10th Avenue, go. So I took off toward 10th Avenue, and as I rounded the corner and I got near those apartments, it was quite clear that was as far as I was going since the road was blocked. And so I could see a sea of police at the end. By the time I got parked and I walked a mile and a half, most of the police had disappeared because they got him. It was quick. It was action. They attempted to make a traffic stop, and the guy ran. Oh. And he was seen just like Santa Claus distributing things out the window.
Oh.
That he didn't want to have in his possession once the police stopped him.
Oh, Meridian glaucomas.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's it. Here's the scene, Otis, as we get here. This is the car. And again, by the time I got there, most of the police had just pulled off from this scene. We're going to get on the other side of this. And I think he bumped something. He's done rearranged the front end on this car trying to get away from the police. And I know that's a little loud, and I apologize about that. We're going to be here at the front here in just a second.
Maybe that's why he stopped. He couldn't go no more. It overheated, maybe.
He put a new addition to the front of the hood there. He was taken into custody, and all formal charges have not been announced with that. But don't be fleeing from the police so close to Christmas. You won't get to spend Christmas at home.
Yeah.
That's just one of those on the naughty list there.
Maybe it was he didn't know the weather changed, thought it was going to be cold, and wanted 3 hots and a cot.
Well, there you go. Up on the we'll put this on the south side of Meridian also. We had an incident yesterday where we saw the police force headed yonder way in a trot with lights and blue things flashing. Well, of course, we went. As we would arrive there, it was a call that came in. There's someone trying to break into a home. Now, once police got on scene, nothing was broken into, but we did have some people, let me word this, in the area. After a quick check of driver's license, what is that? You have a warrant? Oh, go ahead and take a ride with me. Although there was not an arrest for a break-in, people close to the area scene were seen. One ran off into the bushes, and he's still going, and the other person did have driver's license that connected them to previous crimes they had. Does that make sense?
I bet they knew each other.
It could be. And here's the scene. This is going up the hill. You know, the antique store's right down here. And then this is going up toward the Evangel Temple up that hill there. And this is on the, if you're going out of town, on the left side of the road.
Okay.
But nothing was broken into because I don't think they had time. It was a quick response there by the boys in blue.
Good.
They were getting there quick.
Yeah, and so a big thank you to the Meridian Police Department doing what they do. That's highly, highly important for our guys to get there to help folks in time of need, and they did
Definitely.
do that. So proud of them there. Now, you mentioned Christmas songs are coming up at the church.
Yeah, I should have made an exit probably before now, shouldn't I?
What's your? Because I've been asking everybody that comes in. What's your favorite Christmas song?
Oh, probably one of my favorite Christmas songs.
Is it Elvis?
No, it's
Busting
called
My Bubble.
It's called "Strange Way to Save the World." I don't know if you've ever heard that. A guy named Dave Clark wrote it, and no, it's but it's a great. For Him was the group that sang that years ago, and I just love the lyrics to that. You know, it's funny because some of the songs that people just love, I kind of go, that's not my favorite.
I get that.
Yeah, I get a lot of requests for some of those, and I'm like, you know, and I'll give you an example of those. There's a song called "Mary Did You Know."
Oh, I love that.
That's my favorite.
Well, my problem is my problem is she did. You know,
That's true.
You know, she knew, and you could have taken it, but I've got some friends that recorded that. I got people I know that sung that, and everybody goes, "Oh, I just love this." I'm like, but she knew, you know.
And I get that because I'm one of those. Ask Angie watching that movie. I know that you can't do that, and I ask too many questions.
Maybe we need to change the lyrics to "Mary, we knew you knew."
It would be.
Well, you know, it's a great tune. It's a great song. You know, that way and all. But sometimes I just get stuck on the lyrics.
I get that.
Yeah.
You know, and I sort through all of these Christmas songs we hear, and you only get to hear them for roughly a month.
Oh yeah.
And so, you know, of course, everybody loves "Got Run Over by a Reindeer."
Oh, come on.
Christmas in Dixie, one of the favorite. And Christmas in Philly, boy, that's a great one there by the Weyerhaeuser Boys. If you've never heard. And Elvis, I mean, you just can't get past Blue Christmas.
Oh, I know.
What a home run hit that is.
Yeah.
The Eagles, please come home for Christmas. If not by Christmas, there'll be
New Year's Day
bells ringing. And I forget the rest of it. But as I get in, you know the song, don't you? The Eagles?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. But I was when you mentioned the Elvis thing. You know, Blue Christmas has always been a fan favorite, and it's kind of road music for us when we travel places, you know, and all. And I'll never forget the time that it came on the air on the radio that we were playing, and my daughter says, "Who is that singing?" I went, well, that would be Elvis, you know, that because it's been covered by so many people,
It
you
has
know,
been.
and she had probably heard all these different covers, you know, at all, and I was like, yeah, that would be the original artist. That's good stuff, you know.
So I'm gonna put him on the spot.
Oh, no.
What am I? And I'm gonna see if he can sing a cappella. because he's bound to know.
Well,
he's going to act like he does. But Alan Jackson, one of my favorite guys. Okay. But he had a song called "I Only Want You for Christmas." I love that. Do you know the one? "I Only Want You"? Put a ribbon around yourself.
No, I'm not familiar with that one. So you got me there. Okay.
That was a good one there. What I want for Christmas, St. Nick don't need to know. Ho, ho, ho. Sing with me. Just feel
No,
feel
see, I can't help you with that one.
But
this is where I wish I had brought my wife with me this morning, because we watch y'all every morning at the house, and I keep thinking, man, if there was two-way microphones, because sometimes y'all will ask these questions and stuff, and my wife will be over there and she'll be like yelling out the answers, especially like when you do like old movies or actors, and y'all be struggling for a name, and my wife's always like, but she'll say, would you just text Scotty Ray and tell him who that is, so when I told her yesterday that I was going to be on this morning, she's like, now you get those things right if they ask you, and I'm like, oh, there's so much pressure.
I was yelling at the TV and I said, well, I still didn't hear you.
But as we go back and this was such a timeless, and Alan Jackson re-recorded this. John Denver put out the original. Now, there's two ways to look at this song. It's sad, but it does happen in America. And it was a little song about a little girl and asking her daddy not to do something for Christmas. And it's sad, but it's good at all times. You know the words to "Please, Daddy, Don't Get Drunk This Christmas"?
I don't know that.
I don't know the words.
Oh, man, it's powerful. Because there is somewhere in America somebody that's drunk on Christmas Eve that does not need to be. Because she said, "Please, Daddy, don't get drunk this Christmas, because I don't want to see my mama cry." Ooh, that's powerful. And Paul, we'd like for you to pick up the next line and go with it.
No, I don't. I wish I.
But surprisingly enough, John Denver is the guy that wrote all that many years ago, and it's a classic. If you've never heard that, it has a deep little special there. What about, you remember Bo Duke?
Yeah.
Did you know that you remember he used to sing Country Girls? Do you remember his big hit Christmas song?
I don't know. You may have
Katie's Christmas. Do you remember that?
I don't remember Katie's Christmas, and I should know that.
This also fits so many lives in America. It's a divorced couple. Christmas time is coming, so the little girl, her name is Katie, and she sends a letter to Mama from her daddy, and then she sends one to Daddy from her mama. Come home for Christmas. And they get those Christmas cards in the mail, and of course he comes home for Christmas. Katie's Christmas. Ooh.
Wow. You know, all of those kind of remind me of why, even though this is a joyous time of year, it's a time for celebration, everything, people struggle all through this time. We've had a lot of church family that's lost loved ones this past year, and now it's going to be first Christmas without. You know what I'm saying? And all the things that brings, it's a struggle. And even though it's joyous, happy, and all, for some people it's rough. And what you just talking about, please don't get drunk for Christmas. Please come home for Christmas. All of those things. That's the reason, because people have hurt through this, and that's what, when songwriters write out of their hurt, out of their pain, things get real sometimes, and that's what, and as you've been talking about these, even though I didn't know these songs, I started thinking some of the Christmas things that I remember the most, are those that are some of the saddest songs,
and that's what makes a hit. Does it touch you?
Oh yeah. I don't know if you've ever heard Christmas Shoes.
Well, and Odie's wife just put that there, the Christmas Shoes.
Oh yeah. Christmas Shoes. Yeah, I didn't see that come up, but yeah, that one right there jerks my heart out, and I don't even want to listen to it because I can't get through it without crying.
Now, is there any truth that you and John David together wrote "Merry Christmas" from the Family?
There's no truth to that. I hate to say.
Do you know the song I'm talking about? No. Montgomery Gentry. If y'all want a laugh for Christmas,
from the family,
where they all get together. They got to go to the store for some Pall Malls and stuff. It is really hilarious Christmas stuff there. But when families get together, there's always an argument of some sort that you haven't seen. It reminds me of the Paul Thorne. I don't like half the people I love.
Yeah, I know that. I know Paul Thorne well.
And tell me this, because I've listened to this several times, and Paul is a Christian man. He really is.
His daddy was a Pentecostal preacher in Oklahoma, Mississippi. And so I moved here to Meridian right at 34 years ago from Oklahoma. And so I knew Paul and knew his family, knew everybody there, and all. And it's just ironic. Paul actually lives up in Tupelo now.
Correct.
And calls that home, but I still say he's from Oklahoma, But
this guy is a Mississippi singer. One of his biggest hits that was recorded by somebody else would be Sawyer Brown. 800-Pound Jesus is who I'm talking
right.
about.
And then also Fireworks Stand. What's the title of that song? Mission Temple Fireworks Stand.
Right.
So that was another big hit. That he wrote that made it there, and that's kind of based on. Like his daddy's church and all that, what they used to do.
That was pretty bad.
There was some stuff there. One of the biggest memories I remember of Paul. Paul was a Golden Gloves boxer up there around, and he got a chance to have his big break, and he was going to fight Roberto Duran. And when Roberto Duran was making his comeback, and all of us in Oklahoma, everybody around, everybody was glued to their TV. Let's just say things did not turn out well for him.
And he dedicated the second verse of that song. He said, I dedicate this to my former girlfriend who cheated on me 289 times. But one of the songs that Paul had, one of them really touched me, where I get down on my knees every night and pray, I wonder if you're proud of me. So many of us do that. When you pray, is God proud of you?
Yeah.
But one of the songs that he done that you listen to, you may be right, but you may be wrong.
Yeah.
And you know the song I'm talking about. There's so many people. Religion causes so many arguments with people. And Paul's message in that was just remember you might not be right. You may be arguing with someone and your belief may not be exactly correct. And everybody's going to fight to the end over that.
And again, Paul's one of those that lived it, made the wrong decisions, did some rough things, and now kind of got his act together, and all. And
just
as
like
he
that
looks,
great song, Joni, the Jehovah's Witness stripper. Who could forget that one?
Burning down the trailer park is one of my.
You remember, didn't you?
And what was the? He's hilarious. But he takes his little samples of what he used to do.
It takes those samples of life and puts them in song. And I went up. What was it? Was it last year? He was up to Philadelphia. A bunch of us went up to hear him, and so it was a great night.
Do you remember his first release? As I remember back on the Star of Tupelo, about the girl that. I have to look it up, but it's a girl from Tupelo, Mississippi that goes to New York City to become a star.
Oh, I don't know, and I remember that. I'll have to go back and listen to that.
Her parents are so proud of her, and it's the story that is rewritten so many times. She's living on the street. A star fell down. Oh, my gosh. You want to talk about something that tugs at you. He can do as serious as the song that he wrote about dying, basically, of people who live in the moment. And they're counting their chickens instead of what's coming later. And I'll think of the name of it in a minute. But I have such a wonderful time talking about somebody who has the ability. Like you take Hank Williams. Hank Williams was a sinner, but God used him with his talent. He is probably, with no doubt, right up there with Billy Graham of bringing people to Christ. Although he was a sinner, God used him to bring them to the church. I saw the light. I mean, y'all think about that.
Oh, that was
when people want to, when people are looking for the truth, they want something real, and when someone's been there, done that.
Yes.
It's a better testimony than anybody who is paid to do it, so to speak.
Correct. There's a lot of preachers that can preach you the Word of God from the Bible, but you can tell from the moment you sit down if they've lived it and they know what they're talking about. It's with like a salesman, so to speak, of if they actually drive that car that they're trying to sell you. You catch on pretty doggone quick there if they know what they're talking about there. And Paul's been around the block a time or two.
Well,
he's been hit by his wife with a book a few times. We've got more up and coming at the Scotty Ray Report.
It's Michael Guest. Americans veterans have defended our liberties. In return, our nation has promised to care for their health and wellness through the VA. Unfortunately, sometimes it is a challenging system. I'm working on the Appropriations Committee by fully funding VA care and benefits, including expanding care for rural veterans. Some of the most rewarding work I do is through my Constituent Services program. If you need help, call my office. Thank you for your service.
I'm Laura King here at the Diabetes Institute. I'm a family nurse practitioner that is board certified in advanced diabetes management. Wanted to let you know that we're here right off of North Hill Street for all your diabetes needs. We are located right next door to Squealer's Barbecue, and we are open from Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We accept all types of insurances. Wanted to also let you know that we take care of type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes. We'll do gestational diabetes patients as well as pre-diabetes. We have in-house lab. We also do a point of care A1C so that you will leave the clinic that day knowing what your A1C is. Again, we're here off of North Hill Street, right next door to Squealer's Barbecue, and we'd love to see you for all your diabetes needs.
Your piece of land demands the very best equipment. Kubota equipment. The #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. with professional grade mowers, versatile sidekick utility vehicles, and compact tractors that get it done right. All backed by unmatched dealer support. Talk to your dealer today to schedule a demo.
Patrick Allen Companies has a wide selection of garage doors that will fit your style, add value to your home, and add curb appeal to your neighborhood. Patrick Allen also has top-of-the-line, energy-efficient replacement windows that will make your home look great while saving you money. We're family-owned and operated, and we take pride in our work. 5305 Highway 145 South in Meridian.
For all your garage doors and replacement windows, call Patrick Allen Companies. Safety, service, satisfaction.
Welcome back to the Scotty Ray Report. And if you've never been to Northcrest to hear the Power Hour with Brother Paul when he gets loose,
oh man!
I mean, y'all need to come on up to the church.
Got a piano jamming over here.
Gracious.
Oh, yeah.
So,
oh no.
What is your favorite gospel song? Let me ask that.
Ooh.
Do you have one?
See, yeah, I don't know, because I like so many different styles and so many different things, you know, and one of the most interesting things is when people try to pigeonhole me and try to figure out, you know,
I always
you know
try
what,
to do that.
And I don't know if I had to just pick one.
Steve Ratcliffe just put up one here that I remember there. Chris Christopherson, Why Me Lord. Can you hit them deep notes like that? Why Me Lord.
No. I don't, man. I don't know why the Lord did not give me that deep or that high. You know, I'm just stuck in the middle with you.
Bless
you know,
Chris Christopherson's heart. He couldn't sing a lick. He was a great guy, but he did do that. It's a recitation, more or less, why me Lord. And he hit a home run with that. All of a gamble of renting a helicopter and landed it in Johnny's yard to become what he is today. You know, they tried to fire him, and Johnny Cash told them that if they didn't bring him back, he wasn't going to finish recording. Did you know that?
I remember.
He was the janitor.
About that.
That's how they met. He was the janitor up there, and he'd be pushing, and Johnny and him got to be friends as Johnny Cash would record.
Wow.
And he always wanted Chris to sit in there with him, and they tried to fire him. And he goes,
So you find you another singer too, huh?
Little habits like that there.
Yeah.
Yeah, talking about people that lives have changed. And you mentioned Johnny Cash there. You know, this past year we went on vacation with my daughter and son-in-law, and we stayed just outside of Chattanooga, and we went over to Nickajack Cave, which is, you know, where Johnny Cash had actually gone to end his life.
Correct.
You know, and then had a meeting with God right there. I mean, like a head-to-head, and it kind of changed the rest of his life forever. We went there to see the bats that come out at night, and then I got there and learned the whole story about what it. I had kind of a historian was there watching the bats that night.
And he became super friends with Billy Graham.
Yeah.
Even financed a whole movie about Jesus Christ. He went over and had paid for it himself. Johnny, at the end, turned his whole life around. There wasn't no more mushrooms up in his life and guitar cases from Mexico.
Yeah.
He fixed all that. And he can do it for you, too, if you're watching. It's not too late.
That's right.
That's true. That's exactly right.
Did I show y'all? Now, we get pictures from all over the U.S. of A. And this one just really, really touched me here, of the deer that we got in from Iowa, from Miss Stahl. Look at this.
I mean, that is something, isn't it?
Watch these little critters here as they play in the snow. If this ain't cute, I don't know what is. Little baby deers. And
Just
we do
enjoying it.
We do appreciate that. If you happen to capture something, let us see it so everybody else can enjoy your moment.
Yeah.
I love seeing stuff like that. It's always so good there.
We don't get that much snow a lot.
No, we don't. No, we don't. Hey, we got high school rodeo coming to the Lauderdale County Agri Center this weekend, Friday and Saturday night. They'll be here tomorrow to talk about this. Miss Amanda will be in the studio with us there. East Central Rodeo Club will host this Friday night and Saturday night there. General admission $10. Kids 6 and under free. We'll learn all about this as they prepare to head into the big wide world of rodeoing. It's a skill.
Right.
It's
That's
a
right.
skill, y'all.
That's just like football. They try and get to the next level, or baseball, they're trying to get to the next level. These boys and girls right here are doing the same thing, trying to get into professional rodeo.
You ain't believe this, but we had somebody run in Neshoba County last night. You don't be doing that. Don't be hitting a motorcycle and running as we go to the intersection of Highway 488 here. A motorcycle was involved in this. Minor injuries, but they fled the scene by the time the Neshoba County Sheriff's Department showed up with the highway patrol in the background.
Did they take the tag with them?
I believe they did. Shame, shame.
Oh, man, that's tough stuff.
It just ain't nice to be doing stuff like that. We'll figure out what that's about here in a minute here. Let's see here. There was something else that went on that I was going to tell you about, Otis, no, that's not it there. What do you, no, forget that. We ain't going to talk about that. We lottery tickets, it's up to
930 or is it 910?
It's either 920 and $930 million.
Then I think it's 930.
For $3, you can take a chance at it to win there. Well, if you buy the other dollars worth where you get the mega and you get more money, it's $3.
Yeah, but it doesn't do anything for the jackpot.
It's $3. Me and Odie gonna argue over that.
He can buy 2 for $6. I can buy 3. But it does help you if you don't win the big one. It can give you double, triple, quadruple what you won on the small one.
You know, we didn't show a lot of pictures, but we had a lot of great pictures that came out of the Christmas parade from Saturday night here. Let's take a look at a few of these as it came about here. Now, he's a big old boy. I'm glad that I don't have to pay his food bill each week.
Ooh, that's that dog that's supposed to come rescue you from a snow-covered mountain. Isn't
That's him. That's him. Everybody had their blankets. Where did this go? Why did that jump off of there? We had all ages, every style, every jacket that you can imagine trying to be warm during this adventure. Down by the old Meridian Star building there.
A little nippy, but
a little
wonderful evening.
It took me an hour for my fingers to come back.
Well, that's because somebody forgot to bring the heater.
Over at the U.S. Post Office there. But that was just some of the events that went on there with that as well. And here's Rob hiding behind the 2 gingerbread.
Yeah.
But kind of funny there. Driving the train there. He was all over it. But kids were everywhere, and they enjoy all of this. This was actually the Meridian parade here, that first parade we went to. Paul, you were there, weren't you?
Oh yeah. We've
I seen him with his big vest on.
Was that the biggest that Meridian has had? Because it sure looked it.
It was, if not, it was close. But yeah, that's about our 3rd, 4th year to help with logistics out there, helping line up and do all that kind of good stuff. So it's always fun. It's always fun. Until somebody wants to do something on their own.
We had a blast with that. Good morning, Texas. Joyce, how are you doing today? We'll be right back. We still got a little bit more to cover before we get out of here this morning.
J&J Tire Muffler, located at 3420 8th Street, invites you by. And if you need a front-end alignment, make sure to try their new state-of-the-art alignment machine. No matter the size of your truck and car, J&J can align it. J&J also has touch-free mounting, laser wheel balancing, and as always, they provide preventive maintenance, including CV axles, shocks, struts, brakes. They carry the Nixon tire with free roadside hazard service, along with high-tread used tires. Locally owned and operated since 1978 in Meridian. The Scotty Ray Report studio is sponsored by Environment Masters, providing hassle-free heating and cooling, plumbing and electrical services since 1957, and now serving Meridian homeowners.
Meridian's favorite barbecue is Squealer's Barbecue, named the barbecue capital for the state of Mississippi. Whether it's barbecue, wings, or burgers, Squealers simply has the best for a family environment. Every Thursday night, there's live music out on the porch. Takeout orders are welcome, and whether it's your next tailgate or large catering event, your friends at Squealers are there to help. Drop in for lunch today or a night out on the town. Squealers Barbecue, the best in fine barbecue.
At Pettit Jewelers in Philadelphia, Mississippi, trust Nicole with your priceless heirloom jewelry. With generations of refined expertise, she ensures your cherished pieces are meticulously cared for. Pettit Jewelers, Philadelphia.
Welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray, along with Odie. Do you remember? It's almost been a year. It was December of last year. I believe it was Maryland. That's where this happened at a Cracker Barrel. They had a group of students who were disabled come in, and the manager would not let them dine. Threw them out, basically. And lawsuit has happened, and now they're responsible for. They've been awarded $102,000.
Wow.
It's been pretty rough there for some Cracker Barrel chains across the nation. Now, ours has always been extremely nice. Yeah, the sign thing didn't work out.
Unless you steal apple butter from inside the
then you go to jail.
store part.
Yeah, you can't be doing that.
Yeah.
Where is she at?
Where's she at?
You know the story on that?
We'll have to fill you
We had
in
a
on
friend that went there, and they run out of apple butter on the table, so she just went over to where you buy stuff and got it and went and put it on the table.
Oh,
yeah, they got
that sounds like a no-no.
Yeah.
Yeah. She said, y'all aren't out of apple butter.
You got plenty.
I've got some.
Odie, we got any birthdays this morning?
We've got a few of them coming in. We've got Danny Todd having a birthday today. Robin Barrett Thompson, my cousin from way up north, got a birthday. Tyler Miles and Mackenzie Britt has a birthday, along with Sandra Wilkins.
Happy birthday. Graduated with her also.
Oh.
So y'all can guess her age. Graduated in 87.
So you're not
20 to that.
tell the numbers, just add it together.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
There we go there. But what a great time we've had. Paul, we turn to you this morning. As we get ready to depart, we're going to put it on your shoulders to give us we always close with a Bible verse of some sort, some inspiration for the day. What do you got for us? It's on your shoulders now.
Okay.
Don't feel like there's a lot of pressure.
Well, when y'all were quizzing me about songs earlier, I made a statement that probably was not very popular when I was talking about Mary, remember? And so in Luke chapter 1, we find these words. It says, "And Mary said, my soul magnifies the Lord, and my spirit rejoices in God my Savior, for he has looked on the humble estate of his servant, and behold, for now all generations will call me blessed." So she did know.
Ooh,
she did know.
She knew.
I don't know how to rewrite that song, y'all.
Yeah, it just doesn't. I'm not going to listen to it the same.
My wife Angie loves Little Drummer Boy. It doesn't do as much for me. She loves it and plays it really loud.
Okay, have you ever seen or watched the video of King and Country doing Little Drummer Boy?
She plays That's Why I Don't Like It Anymore.
Oh no,
because he gets really loud and you can't sing.
Yeah,
and that's why I no longer like that song.
Yeah, that can't be played soft. That's got to that arrangement has to be done.
It's so funny that
wide
you brought
open.
that up.
Oh yeah, that's
her favorite version of that.
That is mine too.
There's a lot of great Christmas songs out there. Enjoy, take part of this season. It is so good. I love it. Christmas Cookies, Straight George has got a lot of great Christmas songs. You go back for Reba and you go back to Grandpa Jones, The Guest.
Oh, Grandpa
Y'all know what
Jones.
I'm talking about?
I have heard that. Yeah.
Do you know that? That's where
a good one.
And you often get caught up in today's world where, and the moral of that little story there that I just brought up was somebody that was waiting for God, Jesus, to come visit them at their home. And they were so excited that Jesus was coming. And the first person knocks on the door, it's somebody else, and this and that and the other. And then God finally appears. Why do you take so long?
Well, actually, he
three
had.
times.
Yeah.
And you've helped me each time.
Wow.
Never overlook, that forest thing there, as they put it, for the trees and all. God's in front of you. And he uses you. Sometimes you're not even aware of it.
Right.
With what you do.
Yeah.
So that's what we got to say about that. 'tis the season. Paul, we can't thank you enough. And again, hit us again when your show will be.
Yeah, okay, so it's tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, Northcrest Baptist Church, Jason Crabb. It's going to be it's called the Miracle in the Manger Tour, and he'll be singing his Christmas songs. I'm sure he'll do some of his hits from the past years and all, and we don't want to forget about what Also Fam's doing out there that they were on earlier to talk about. So.
Yeah, so that's going to be Friday and Saturday. You can go out there and do the live nativity scene. Also, today is the last day to RSVP over at the Railroad Museum to go by there for their open house Saturday. So you've got Saturday morning at 10:30, but you got to RSVP by today. You've also got a Christmas parade, Collinsville, Saturday night, and all day they're going to be out there with Touch a Truck. They've got 100 vendors. They've got all kind of stuff going on out there. It is a full weekend, which actually starts tonight because this is church night, and then continue all the way through. We're getting closer to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. Have fun this weekend. Be safe, but there's always something to do for everybody.
And don't forget to fill up your car, just in case you're thinking of doing something bad.
Yeah. Be able to get away.
We'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning. Thank y'all for inviting us into your home. We love you just as much.